Hi, I'm Ethan. I love muzzleloading. It's a beautiful early autumn day here, and I thought it'd be nice to take the Kibler Southern Mountain Rifle out and shoot the Woodswalk. There, we got him. I'm loading from the bag today. Just kind of going pretty traditional, except for my clothes, as you can tell. Just kind of an easy way to get out and start shooting this morning. I'm taking these shots at a little bit of a longer distance than you saw with the pistol video. I'm trying to break in the barrel on this Kibler Southern Mountain Rifle. I don't think I've shot probably 200 shots through this thing since getting it together. It's just been such a busy year. So getting out on a beautiful morning like this and putting some rounds through it's a great way to get it broken in and get used to shooting a new rifle like this. Let's step back and see if we can hit it from a farther distance, just to see. I'm back now another 20 paces from where we were at in that first shot. Shooting 55 grains of Schuetzen 3F in this, and I'm using a lubed patch on a 395 round ball. Missed on that one. Try again. There, we got him. Golly. Still got to get used to this measure here. My friend Jody Baxter had made this river cane powder measure for me after I got my load figured out for this. So it's just a little section of some torched river cane here. It's kind of neat, kind of traditional period for this rifle, which I think is kind of fun. The next target here is an upside down T somewhere farther than 25 yards by my hillbilly guess here. Our next target here isn't challenging really. It's a NRA style pig target silhouette. We're shooting it through some of these young walnuts here. It's hard to get a good distance on this target where it's at. I'm working on trying to expand the range here a little bit so I can get this out to a more reasonable distance. That 395 ball does not make that pig swing very much. That little spot there in the center of your screen is our next target. I think it used to be a buffalo, but has since been shot up quite a bit. So it's arguably one of the tougher targets on my Woodswalk. It's not real high contrast, need to paint it, but we're still gonna see if we can shoot it from back here. So since the last time you saw me loading up for this target, I had a couple clatches, and so I went up to the bench, unscrewed my flint totally, and reseated it, realigned it with the frizzen, and then dumped the load on a target we've already shot, just until I got it to go. It took me, even after I reseated the flint, a few times to get the pan to ignite. So I'm still kind of working through the kinks a little bit, but it's kind of something I run into after shooting a lot. I think it's something with the flint. It probably needs renapped, or I need a replacement flint, but that's what I did. You know, it's the kind of thing that happens every now and then when you're shooting something like this. It's important though to not to get too frustrated and to stick with it. Happily, when it did go off, I did hit the target, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. So we're back here at this tiny buffalo now. And we whiffed that. That's okay. We've got some time here. We're going to see if we can make it work. And notice I switched over to a short starter. Because I've been loading with this ramrod, it's kind of slick and oily along with my hands from handling those patches. So it's a little difficult to get it gripped enough to get it started. There, we got him. That feels good. It's a tough target. Missed it once, got it the second time. Now in this similar position here, we have a turkey hanging pushed back there. We'll bring you out here so you can kind of see where we're at. Admittedly, it's a much bigger target. It's a little bit farther away than the little buffalo we were just shooting at. It's still pretty fun. Another heavy silhouette, but the 395 round ball will still move it, which is pretty cool. Coming up here with the last major silhouette of the range. We have a couple closer ones, but it's hard to get kind of rifle length shots out of them. So we have this yellow AR 500 target here, and I think I'm positioned at about 25 yards here. And kind of as the last target of the day, we'll shoot this at a couple different distances as we work our way back to the shooting bench. I hope you've enjoyed this morning's shooting. I've really enjoyed it. Had a couple snafus here and there. You know, po buddy's nerfect, as my wife would say. What's important is we're out here having fun with our muzzleloaders. That's what it's been about for 100 years. That's what I think it'll continue to be about in muzzleloading for a few more 100 years, at the very least. They come out with laser guns or something. And we'll have to see if they can muzzle load a laser gun. But I think I might still be out here throwing lead, even when my grandkids are shooting laser guns or whatever. Who knows what the kids will be into. I don't even know what they're into today. Probably should figure out, I guess. Pretty centered. That feels pretty good. We'll walk back here another 25 yards. Tried to balance out some of my Woodswalk targets here on the range with modern and then just muzzle loading only. Because anything you can shoot with a modern cartridge, you can shoot with a muzzleloader and you don't have to really worry about it. So some of those longer distance targets and the ones I'm going to be building out past 100 are going to be that AR 500. It's nice too because they're more durable. You know, if somebody comes in with a 75 caliber Brown Bess or something, I'm not worried about it eating up that AR 500. Another smack. Now we're back here. This is really kind of it, I think. We could go up the hill a little bit farther here, but I got to get back on diaper duty here pretty quick. So we're here at 100 yards now on that silhouette we've been shooting the past couple shots. And I've been shooting a lubed patch this whole time. I'm trying to get them separated here. And I've not been cleaning in between shots, which, you know, depending on who you talk to, is a really bad idea. But, you know, for a woods walk like this, I'm not too concerned about it. In a friendly woods walk with friends, not concerned about it. I'll take a little extra time and make sure I get it cleaned before I wrap up. That lube patch I really like. It keeps loading really easy. And there we go. We somehow did that. I'm kind of surprised, but we did. So it's fresh paint. Let's go down there and make sure that we hit it, those however many shots we shot at it. So here you are. This was a shot, I believe, from the 54 caliber pistol when we had it out. So this was our first shot with the 40 at 25 yards. This was 50. You can kind of see the diminishing sizes here. And then this was our 100-yard shot there. We hit half of it, but we're gonna count it. We heard the ding, we saw it swinging. You know, we're gonna count that. That's a little boost for me going into the rest of the week here. Feels pretty cool. It's something I want to get better at. You can see there at 25 and 50, not a bad separation there. I'd like to get that 100 in there into that center. So that might be come down to calculating some dope or something to figure out how high I need to get up there to get it up there, but still really fun. I encourage you, if you have not been out to shoot this fall, get out to the range, work on your own home range, and get out there and start burning some powder. Really fun way to spend the day. And you know, even if you miss, even if you kind of struggle through like I did today, had some things I need to work out some things with my gear still as we head into the new year, as it's kind of coming up here, kind of crazy, but still fun to get out and, you know, throw 20 lead balls downrange and hit some dingers. So I'm Ethan. I love muzzleloading. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more, let me know what you want to see, how you want to see it, and we'll see about getting it into the pipeline here. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you next time.